Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dasacht Plays the Darkest Dungeon. And now we're going to be continuing. We lost someone last week. We lost our highwayman. However, I showed you guys that we did collect some other people from the stagecoach. We don't have much to offer. We don't have any deeds or any busts, but we have portraits and we have crests. We don't have anything to offer them to. And as you can see, most of the city is still run down. The abbey and the tavern are the only ones working. We sent our poor, highly delusional plague doctor straight to get himself bettered, just make him feel better. But that's going to take him out for a week. We do, however, have 3 crusaders if we want it to be absurd. We don't want to be absurd. But what we do want is we want to bring him along. We're going to be using the Bounty Hunter. Really fun unit. You can see he actually is very peculiar as he's a melee character, but he can attack from the 3rd rank. He has an ability that can target the first 2. No matter where he is, he can target with this one, as you can see with the 4 icons on the left indicating his position, and the ones on the right indicating his targets. Here you can see if he's not the first character, he can use a flashbang on any target. That causes the enemy to shuffle, and it will also cause a stun, or chance to at least. And then there's hook and slice. It's a little weaker, but being one of the back 2 units, you can target anyone that's not the front fighter for the enemy. However, if the enemy has 2 targets, or they have someone large enough to take up 2 spaces, so one of the heavier bandits, then that's where the target will come in at. He's got some pretty nice ones as well. He can improve his damage against size 2 monsters, which is the bigger bandit can get targeted by this, and if he's going to be good versus bosses because most bosses are too big, like 2 spaces big. He has Scout Ahead, improved scouting chance, so you can know if a room has a boss or a fight or whatever in it, and then he can just make his allies better at resisting. Now then, we have several options here now to go on. We have the estate map, we have skirmish. I think I said I was going to choose one of these, but I think I'm going to be showing you... Yeah, none of these really have anything different except for these 2. These 2 are the same. We have an explore and a cleanse. This one is to kill everything. So I think we're going to do that this week. I feel confident that we can do that. So I'm going to be bringing Reynaud. I'm going to be bringing herself. We'll be using her for just healing. I'm going to bring the bandit. And I'm going to be bringing... What's this? Okay, her. I was wondering what this did. I wasn't sure what I saw beneath the damage. It's accuracy bonus, and she will cure blights and bleeds. That's really good. She's actually very nice. The only thing is she can only rest by drinking at a tavern, but that's quite alright. So I'm going to be showing you this week the bandit or the bounty hunter, and then I'll be showing you as well the Hellion. She's actually gotten nerfed recently. If you see down at the bottom of this ability breakthrough, it causes her to suffer a debuff. That's because she used to be too good and people would actually bring 3 Hellions, considering it can be used from any rank, and a Vestal at the back to heal them all up. This is just indicating what firewood and camping is. This quest involves camping, and camping requires firewood. It's given automatically. It takes up a space, as you can see there. Camping gives heroes a chance to recuperate while the dungeon. If you're wounded or stressed, you can go there. You have to be in a room to do it and not in a hallway. So, this is a medium, so I'm going to be bringing enough food to cover them. This might seem a bit excessive, but trust me, it's actually necessary to do it like this, because if your guys, if you are particularly injured, you can use 10 food to rest up. But the problem with that is that then leaves you slightly exposed, because if you only bring 12, that means you have 2 food left. Or if you bring 16, you could usually need to have to feed your guys more than once in an event. So I'm just going to bring these to help compensate in case we get a bleed or a blight. Blights are particularly low on the ruins, but bleeds can happen from bandits, so I'm going to bring that. And never forget shovels. Shovels are very good. Always take about 2. And I'll bring 8. That's 1 stack of them. Thing is, what's cool, as you saw in the last episode, as we continued through a dungeon, we got less and less light. Here, this will show that once we actually do everything at the camp and we rest, we get a freshly lit torch and we can continue on. The only thing is you can get attacked at camp and you guys can get caught off guard and surprised, and if they're surprised, your characters automatically shuffle, which is never fun. Each region has its own challenge. Assemble your parties and supplies accordingly. Pretty much. Always a good rule of thumb is to bring certain heroes for certain things. For example, the Plague Doctor, while he can't deal a lot of damage in the weld,
the fiends must be driven back.
Okay.
And what better place to begin than the seat of our
as I was saying,
line.
The weld, if you bring the Plague Doctor has the ability to secure blight. That's lovely, but he won't be dealing much damage, so that's all you'd be bringing him for. Okay. Oh boy, no, don't do that, don't do that. Yeah, too much to bear. If that was successful, she would have lost one of her negatives. For example, the compulsive. She might have lost that, or anemic. She could have lost that. But if you fail it, then all you do is get stressed. Okay, it's a fight. And we got surprised. We're kind of still okay. Not amazingly, but we're alright. That hurts. Okay. Let's see if I can make him shuffle. Okay, I made him shuffle one. This brigand now can't do anything. Ow. I think I'm going to try and ensure this guy gets one more attack off to make him try to shuffle once more forward. He resisted the debuff. Okay. She's bleeding, so I'm going to activate Adrenaline Rush. That means she lost her bleed, but she got bonus damage to accuracy and everything. Okay. Let's see if we can stun the big guy. Fingers crossed, and he resisted. They're actually kind of good at resisting debuffs. Not really debuffs, but everything else they're kind of okay at. Throw another. He dodged it. Okay. Time to start having her move back. Okay, he passed his turn because he can't do anything. Point blank shot was dodged. That's lovely. Try another stun. And it's a success. Yes. Next turn he won't be able to act. And I'm going to move her forward. Right. We've got this now. She took a bit of damage, but heal everyone up. That's 2 damage. That's 2 damage healed across the board. That's lovely. And the hook. I just threw the hook out. Blanket fire. You really need to get rid of them because he is going to slowly whittle down your party. 13 damage to the face on the big guy. One more attack from the Crusader will kill him. Okay. Not quite. Yeah, he's about 1 attack off damage. So let's see here. I'm gonna hit that instead. It's not guaranteed for us to kill him. Oh, that was a crit! Oh, that's lovely. That was nice as well, because that means he's 1 attack from death. Blanket fire. Ouch. He passed his turn because he can't do anything. Breakthrough! He passed his turn, so now he can't do anything. Yes! Lovely. Nice little follow-up on that. Wow, we got a lot. We got a lot of crests from that room. Lovely. Okay. Now, plenty of things can be in here. Let's see. Ooh, hidden treasures. 4 of the busts. Lovely. Proceed forward. This is a cleanse one, so I'm not quite sure. Oh no, that's a bad. Anemia. Oh, bleed resist. He's not very good at it now. That's not nice. Okay. So here, we have to clean out every single room. There could very well be 2 things down at the bottom. As you can see there, there's our line. There's the tick arrow where we just were. Then there's down to the blue arrow, across to the left, and down again. There's those 2 spots. Okay, our torches are getting a little dim. Oh no, let her walk into a trap because I wasn't looking at the screen. That's on me. Okay. Now, you can see we have 62 and we have a dim light. Now, all I'm going to do is just going to use a torch to get it back above the threshold. You don't need to get it up to 99 or 100. You just need to get it past that threshold so you get the positive buff. You don't get anything for having it higher than that. Okay, undead. And they're surprised! Excellent! This could end very, very quickly for us. These arbalists are really nasty. You'll want to get rid of them as soon as possible. He resisted. And the Crusader is nice because Crusaders hit like an absolute truck. versus these boom versus undead.
As the fiend
Like smite is
rolls,
very nice versus undead.
a faint
It's
hope
one of the earliest
blossoms.
abilities. Okay. Oh, that was a crit. That is fantastic. A lot of light back. We're up to 97 on that light. That is very, very nice. That's one more dead.
Disadvantage. Give them no
Okay, his
quarter.
stun resist is kind of low, so I might try to stun him with the Crusader. Alright, she missed. Play stun, please. Yes, stunned. Okay. Bayonet jab, dodged, lovely. I'll heal everyone up. And now, hook! Yay, he hit him. And that's him dead.
Confidence
Now the
surges
Crusader
as
just
the
has to
enemy
wail on the
crumbles.
defender. Yeah, one more auto attack and this guy's dead. Okay, there goes his turn. I'm going to buff her because I want us to go over to the okay, he's gonna hit her once. 2 damage. Stuns her. That's fine, she's already got her turn. I wanted her to do something. If you pass the turn they get stressed and I wanted to get one more heal off. Yeah, she took a bit of damage, but everyone else got a little bit of a patch up for that. Huh. I'm actually going to just let this run out again because
The way is lit. The path is clear.
these two both have abilities that result in your party getting more light. Because you saw she was using her third ability and it constantly improved it. Boom! Again! And that's him down.
Remind yourself that overconfidence
That's not that
is
very
a
nice to
slow and
trinket.
insidious
1
killer.
crit, -1 speed? No, no, no. 1% crit is not worth that. Okay, I'm gonna move her there. Gonna move him. Open sesame. It's completely empty. Well, that was fun. Okay, we might actually get to see what's down here before we continue. Okay, no we didn't. Shoot. But we do know that there's going to be a single thing in this room, in this hallway. It's a chest. Let's see what's in the chest. Treasure. Yay, a portrait. Right. Eat. Click the button. Alright. I do need to check what's down here. What I think I might do is I'll go down the corridor to the bottom room and hope I get a scout. If I don't get a scout, I just have to go to the furthest right room. Then I'll return to the room we're in right now, and depending on whether or not we're banged up, I'll camp, and then if we're not banged up, I'll just continue over to the treasure room that you see on the left. Why'd you do that? Oh, she got a positive from it. Lovely. Last gasp. What does this do? Below HP +1 speed. Ooh, that is very nice. She's already rather fast with a +2 on her speed, so that's going to be very nice. Oh, disarming traps. Okay. He's got 30 for his trap. She's got 10, 20, 10. You see down at the bottom, you can see the at the far right, you see resistances down there below his camping skills. His trap resistance, the purple one, is 10. Right. Oh, that failed. But he was the best one. He was the one to have the best chance to
Ancient
not.
traps lie in wait, unsprung and thirsting for blood.
Touch it. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Hook. Missed. Okay, that was just an attempted knockback on his part and it missed. Ooh, 8 damage. Hang in there, Hellion. There's a buff first for her accuracy and her damage. Heal everyone. It's not much of a heal, but once you rank her up, the Vestal starts healing for quite a bit. Okay, more damage on him. And it's consistent heal. You guarantee that you're going to get a heal. The occultists only get a heal on, like, it will stop a death, or like say, you know, oh, death's door kind of situation, but they will still nope, doesn't count. But they will still might cause a bleed, and they might not heal them at all. Okay. Ooh, my Crusader might get a double kill. And he does! But the Occultist can heal for 0, and you just stop death's door, and might also cause a bleed. Whereas she always guarantees at least 1 HP of a heal. 2 HP, lovely. And she's got one more round of that. Just drop her. I'm going to swap their position here.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled.
Because he needs to be at that position to use that. Right. We've gotten very lucky with the amount of torches we've found. So we're able to constantly relight. Okay, we don't know what's in this room then. We didn't get a scouting off, so we just have to go down ourselves and check. Watch for traps on the floor. Oh no, we got surprised. All I can hope is, yep, lovely. Now I'm going to try and use the Crusader to try and deck these two. And, oof, let me count the damage to the face. Quarrel. They are pretty banged up, so I think I might need to do... Only 2 of them are, thankfully, but they are still banged up. And dodge. And he took 4 to the face. 1 dead. Okay. Okay, she missed. She missed, but she still gets the debuff. That's the thing to consider with that. Whoa, 4 damage. She's at death's door. And whenever you're brought to death's door, you start stressing out.
Hold fast.
So I might need to rest soon just for her sake. Okay, that brought her up. As you see, she moved a bit faster. She's now got 6 speed because of that quirk. Bayonet jab. Axe to the face. Because I don't want her to move, but I also don't want her to stress out, I just did that. That's kind of nice though. I can use that buff to cancel out breakthroughs negative. I didn't think of that initially. Another heal. Try and bayonet jab. Ooh, no, that's a crit. Right, I might need to very soon give her or camp out just for her because she's having some serious stress issues. And if she goes at 100, you have to get her down to 0 to stop her from stressing.
Trifling victory. But a victory.
Oh, another fight immediately? Wow, I did not think that. Oh boy. Okay, this courtier has to die now. There is no ifing or buttoning about it. If he's allowed to stay around, he'll just straight up wreck my team because they'll all start panicking and stressing out. I can't afford that. That tempting goblet nonsense. Okay, that'll do. Cute. That'll do. Lovely. Okay, he's trying to do a graveyard. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Ooh, she is so close to stressing. No, it's the death blow. Oh, that might make her panic. Oh dear, that's it. Her. Oh, masochist. She has no dodge now for the rest of this, and she'll make these two stress out. Ooh, that's horrible. Oh, shoot. When it rains, it pours. This is why you should try to bring jesters everywhere you go, because they'll make your party relax, because they can use certain abilities to make them not stress. Okay, strike! Thankfully.
This expedition at least promises success.
Okay, now here's hoping there's no fight. Okay, there isn't. Nice. I'm gonna return back up and do what I said before, where if my party was stressed out, I'll heal here. We're 1 down, so we do need to do that. I'm not gonna use any torches because we get again the full light once we're done. So, actually, I might just go up the route of back to the home, like the escaped passage, for the purpose of getting those items without, or whatever is there, or checking what they are. So let's see. Okay, sarcophagus. No, don't do that. You'll get claustrophobia. Oh no. No, claustrophobia. There it is. If that thing, it can have treasure in it, but at the same time, if it lands on your guy, it'll make them panic. It sucks. Okay, I can't take anymore. I'll get rid of the trinket. Use shift and left click to get rid of it. And it's just indicating that we're starting to stress out, but we're also getting more loot. Poopity poop. Okay. And the reason I didn't walk backwards, like just turn them backwards, is the fact they stress out quite a bit. Because they keep their position and they'll start to panic, like, oh god, what's behind us kind of mentality. Right, rest. Food for stress
together.
rest.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
Damn it, she's not gonna let that happen. Damn it, we don't have time for these either. It was an issue there where the prayer didn't work, but we still wasted the time. The Crusader at least is doing fine. Ah, shoot, we're under attack. Here's hoping it's something weak. Okay, it's just a bunch of zombies. It could be a lot worse. And they're in their positions. I actually had forgotten to move him to where he should be. Fendi. Okay, she missed because she's terrible. Never try to use her for melee combat. Ow!
Reeling.
Waha!
To break.
Okay, I know she can't dodge right now, but... Ow! Aw, don't... Okay, she's not dead. Boom. Thankfully. Oh no, I might have just... Yeah, I just killed her.
More dust.
No, he would have been able to do that anyway.
More disappointment.
I think with these two, I'll just go as far as I can, get as much as I can, and get out. We already have a good haul, and we can retreat whenever we like, so long as these two don't stress out. You two are not letting yourselves get hit. You're not like you're very dodgy or something. Come on. I really don't understand why they're able to dodge it. Like, it's a 80% chance to hit.
How quickly the tide turns.
Oh dear. Yeah, no. I'm gonna call it so I don't lose everyone with this, but I am going to kill these guys out of spite because they killed my friend and I'm going to avenge her. That will work. Why couldn't I get that at the start of the fight, game, eh? Oh, no. I am tempting fate so hard. Thankfully, the rebel is rather slow. And he's now aiming for my Crusader. Yay, you avenged your party.
Set the stage for heroism.
Okay.
Or cowardice.
Something for the highwayman. I can't progress any further. He's too weak and then he would just get killed by himself. So I'm going to call it there.
Wounds to be tended. Lessons to be learned.
We still learned quite a bit, so I'm not that upset about that. And it was 2 recruits. It's not like I invested, say, upgrades from the blacksmiths and such into them. Okay. Reynolds got amateur armor smiths. That's very, very good. That means that when I get the blacksmiths eventually, upgrades for him on his armor are going to be cheaper. And he got stressed eater. When he is above 50% stress, he will consume 100% more food. And he's robust, so he's immune to diseases. Better immunity to diseases. And the other 2 are dead, so they don't get nothing but a grave.
Our family name, once so well regarded, is now barely whispered aloud by decent
Sasius
folk.
is better at least now. I don't know why they always restore 69. So many jokes. 69 seems to be the number that helps fix everyone's stress. Like, just relax after it. Feel so much better. Yes, I just did that. We have now unlocked the blacksmiths and the guild. And the weld is now unlocked to us. Okay. Reynold, I do believe he is God-fearing, so he can only restore his HP by praying. Did it? And do you have anything in particular, or can I just put you anywhere? I can just put you anywhere. Oh. I can't upgrade that because they don't have enough busts. But let's see. Okay, we got a Hellion.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
We have our lovely little friend there. We have
To fight the abyss, one must know it.
Okay, so we have now our first grave robber. Resolution: shall never drink in town. That's the reverse of most of those. Where you saw with the Crusader, I had to put him within the confines of the Abbey to pray. She will never drink. That's the only thing she won't do to relieve stress, which is good. And she's got two nice ones. When she's above a certain amount of light, she's better at resisting stress. And all her abilities are good. Very, very nice. So long as she's in the not in the front position, she's pretty good. And she even has Shadow Fade, which is fantastic for her character. So what this is, it's a back one. Some attacks will cause you to move forward like one space on your group. So if you look at those four icons, if she's on number 2 and she uses Shadow Fade, she moves back to number 3 position. So it helps deal with shuffle as an issue. So she can actually do something in her turn, and it can cause a stun, but naturally also gives her dodge. Now, this ability is good as well. Throwing Dagger. It's single target damage, but it deals +5. It gives +5 accuracy. That means that the more she just uses that dagger in a fight, her AC just stacks more and more and more. Her accuracy, sorry. This one doesn't get accuracy bonus, but it's still really good. And you hit 2 targets with it. So if they're 2 very easy to hit targets, you can just benefit from it. Got a new Hellion. She's got the Iron Swan, meaning she's going to have to be the frontliner for whatever party she's in. Iron Swan means you can attack the person at the back of an enemy party. You've seen before where the person at the back spot for the enemy is the, say, the magic users, the ones that can cause stress, or like a high damage one, like a skeletal arbalist. This means that she can just straight up attack that target from the front position, which is really good. Okay, she stresses out in the Warrens, and she stresses out versus humans. You, my dear, have a lot of issues. I might just get rid of you next week if I find someone better, because you can just do that. If you could look back, see here, you can rename them. You can also dismiss them, so I'm probably going to end up dismissing her. And here we have our first occultists. He has very, very good for... that's peculiar. He has Satanophobia, so he's afraid of the undead, but he gets resistances when fighting them and more damage, so 2 of one, half dozen of another. He has Hands from the Abyss, so he's actually a pretty all-round okay fighter. I think I'll be putting him in a 3rd position. With this one, he's able to deal damage to the furthest back 2 targets, which is really nice. And if it's a Occultist or Eldritch or something like that, they deal more damage. He's got, I mentioned earlier, the heal that the now dead Vestal could use would always deal at least 1 heal, 1 HP of heal. This can heal for 0 or 10, and has a chance to cause the target to bleed. So, as you can see with him, he has 40% bleed in his resistances. So with this, he can try to heal himself, but there's 60% out of 40 likelihood of causing a bleed. And the more you try to use this on yourself, bleeds can stack, so he can take 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage a turn kind of thing. And he's got pretty decent camping skills. Let's see, so there was only those 3 I got. I think I looked over everyone else last week. By bringing our beloved Apothecary, and I think I might just bring both Crusaders. But for now, I'll show you the guild.
Make no mistake, we will face ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
If I pick this up, as you see, these are all limited, so I'm just going to pick this up. Because he's a level 1 unit, I can now upgrade everything to their 2nd rank. Level 0 is the base, as you can see with guys like, say, Gibbard, Turani, and Shiakis. But here, I can upgrade it. Mostly, it's just straight stat bonuses. So here, Noxious Blast will have a little bit higher of an accuracy, and actually has a crit mod, so it can crit. So it has a higher % chance of critting than a normal attack would have. And it deals 3 points of blight damage for 3 rounds. This one would get a slightly better accuracy with 80 out of 75, and Blight would be 3 for 3, and this is 2 targets it hits, but he has to be in the back lines for it. Battlefield Medicine. Ooh. Okay, Battlefield Medicine used to only heal for 1, but if I upgrade it, it'll heal for 1 or 2 on a single target. And has a chance to cure Blights and Bleeds. Distortion Blast gets higher accuracy and a crit mod. So I think I'll just upgrade his Plague Grenade and that. I could also reduce how much it costs, but meh. Reynolds is praying, otherwise I would show you what he can do with an upgrade. And I'm going to upgrade Sadist a bit.
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
I can't. I would need 9 more deeds to be able to do this, but needless to say, it's improvements to accuracy and damage, or improvements to HP, depending on whether or not you give the weapons or the armor smith. Okay. We have a short mission in the Warrens, and we need deeds. So I'm going to bring our Plague Doctor friend. And Satanophobia. He's got less chance of freaking out in the Weld, so I'm going to bring him. I'll bring herself. And I'll bring a Crusader. And I'll bring this Crusader because he is slightly better at the front than the other one is. Here we go. Okay, this is a short one, so I'm going to bring 12. I don't need to camp, and this will just cover if I need to eat 3 times. 2 shovels. I'll bring 8 torches. And I have a Plague Doctor, so I don't think I need to bring Anti-Venom. I'll bring just 1 of each, just to be sure. It's short, so she shouldn't be as much of an issue as the last one was. I kind of got upset though in that last one because I didn't actually need to bring them as far down as I did. I could have continued on to the left.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these
Alright, this should be
groves.
fairly simple.
Let us burn out this evil.
There's 2 down at the bottom, 1 to the left and 1 to the right, but it's all along the same path until that point. And an immediate need for a shovel. Lovely.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with missing.
If you don't have a shovel, what will happen there is the guys will have to do it with their hands. They'll all take damage and they'll stress out. It's like not having food, just not as dire. Spiders! Okay, 2 dodges. Their blight resistance actually isn't that amazing, but they can still dodge. You little shits. Oh, spit, that might cause blight. It does. That's 1 damage per round, thankfully. Web, that's going to be a stun on the occultist, and he's marked, so anyone who can hit this guy will try to. I do have anti-venom. I'll use it. Okay, that's 1 dead.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Ooh, that's a bite. And he resists the blight. Bite. Resist. Lovely. 2 more daggers. And she missed on both. Okay, he was stunned and now he's okay. Let's see if I can bleed. Or, no, resisted it. Dodge, thank you. The Webbers are the ones that can stun, and the Spitters. The orange means that they're going to try and stun you. Green means they're going to try and blight you.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Ooh, critical! That makes me happy. Very, very happy. Okay. Ah, the cure failed, but he did heal him for 2. Bite. Oh, that was a crit. Crit for crit. Okay, heal for 3. Dodge, son of a... Okay, he was cured and healed for 1. Okay. That deals 1 damage, so I just used it. It's like, sod it, you're dead.
Blossoms.
Stun, stone. 10% chance on dodge skills to be improved. For dodge negative. No. More gold. Stun chance skills increased again. Stun resist, but dodge is reduced. Not sure about those. I wouldn't use those in tangent. Okay, just free chest. And no scouting. Okay, onward. Let's see what's in the... Nope, nothing in the sack. Onward. Round 1. Bit of damage on each, not that much. Grave Nibble. Oh, that was a crit. Is that a stun? It's a stun.
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Okay, she resisted that, but she healed for 6, so she's back up to full immediately. Blight. Nope, because they're really resistant to Blight. Spitter is going to try and spit on him, and that might be Blight. Yep, it's Blight. Okay, next turn we'll focus on healing him. And I'm going to see, yep, I should be able to stun. No, I wasn't able to stun because she was stunned. Bite, he's down to 1 HP. Not fun. So I'm going to heal him. And cured it. Excellent. This turn I'm just going to focus once more. And he resisted and got a heal for 3. Okay. Very, very lucky. That's 3 times I could have failed. Okay, bite, fail, 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 dodge. Don't. Ah, he blighted him immediately. It's kind of okay then that we did what we did in regards to blighting him, or to curing him, because... Okay, 2 cures. That would have been more damage onto him that we wouldn't have wanted, and a strike to the face. That dagger is surprisingly good on the Occultist.
A trifling victory.
For a guy who you think would be in the back a lot,
nonetheless.
he's quite capable with that knife. Contents are ours, yay. Just above it, and we go through. Nothing here. Spiders! Bite. Is it a blight? No bite for the blight. 2. 1 more dead. Okay. Hit it. He dodges the 1 attack I needed to kill him. He's gonna web. He webs. Okay. Now the Occultist turn. He resists it. Heals for 7. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Bite. Oh, don't blight him, don't blight him, don't blight him. Yeah, he resisted, you tough boy. Boom. It's very likely to hit in regards to that dodge, so it's always worth just like finishing someone off with it. And if you don't finish him off with it, you stun them. Because the stun chance is very high on it. Okay. Never go near tombstones. Oh, blight. Just above it. Oh, this is... Okay, now it's lovely. Wasn't a minute ago, but now it's fine. These two are deceptively tanky sons of bitches. These two are nightmares, but I have a free turn of attacks on them. Here's making them count. Okay, 1 damage done. Okay, she's dead next turn, and he's dead in 2. Oh shoot, she's not dead yet, but she'll be dead in a bit. Okay, she dodges the push, thank you. I'm gonna see if I can stun the tankiest one. I do, thankfully. The one with most HP left is still alive. Okay. Oh, he pulls him. Okay, he fails pulling him forward. Groping swipe on our frontliner. Gets a whale on. Okay, let's see. He missed on the ability. That ability tries to stun someone. Cured and healed for 2. Wait. Okay, he dodges that attack. That's her dead. I can just not attack the backliner and just focus on these guys here on the front. Very unlikely to blight these guys because they have 75% resistance. Ooh, critical in the face. Don't push him back. Okay, he resisted. Groping swipe misses. Very happy with that. I'm going to move the occultist back one because I want to try and heal our crusader next turn. Okay, stun. Successful. 2 heal. Dagger. And I'm gonna heal him up once. She can't do anything for that position besides buff herself. She can't target the first guy. Ouch in the face. And a dagger. Critical. Okay, that was worth it for that stress heal alone. Very, very nice. Take all.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Okay, we scouted.
killer.
Do we find out what's in the other two? No, we don't. Shoot. Never check those. And thankfully, we have 2 shovels. Here's hoping there's not another thing we need to use a shovel on. Okay, eat again. Stressed. Out, not that much. Okay, we're looking pretty good on this run. And now we'll know. Son of a... We have to go to both. Right. I say we go to the easier one first. I.e. the one that doesn't have 3 or 4 things blocking the way. Let's take a look at her. Her trap is 40, so she's the most likely to resist it, and she does. Yay. On we go. With lower light, you get less accuracy, but you get more crits and more loot. Rapid Rush. I hate these dogs. I hate them so much. Look at these little shits. They can target anyone on your party. They just attack the backliner and the frontliner. Their blight resist is rather high, but I'm still going to use this on them. They both resisted. Rapid Rush. Ouch. They really, really suck. Oh no. Okay, thankfully she dodged that. I was worried she might actually get a blight from that. Or stacking bleed. Okay, they both dodge, because you know that makes sense. And they both dodge, because the dogs are bullshit. Like, these dogs are just so quick and so irritating to deal with. Ooh, that was a crit. Yeah, I should not have said these guys were the easier ones, because I hate the dogs so much. Everyone has a bleed. Thankfully, everyone's only bleeding for 1. The first person to go 2, I think I'll be using my stuff on them. I'm gonna aim for the backliner, and I kill it. She gets higher AC now, so all her things are now more likely to hit. Dagger. Deals damage but doesn't kill. Both of them dodge again. Okay, he's cured of that and he gets a light heal. Thank you. Oh, he can cure himself with that too. I didn't realize. That's fantastic. That really cuts down the amount, because if they keep focusing on trying to make him bleed. Resisted, and he gets a heal too. Not that much, but still. No blood left for the leeches. Not with that attitude, right? Cured her. Does he cure himself? Cure failed on himself. Rapid Rush. Ow. Ah, he's dealing 2 damage per round now. Oh, that looks like it hurts. Oh, 3 damage per round. Wow, okay, yeah. Yeah, no, we need to kill these guys off. 8 to the face. Rapid Rush on him. Ow, please don't make him bleed. Okay. That was a crit. Just gonna keep my fingers crossed. Cured? Yes. Can you cure yourself? Yes! That's all the bleed's gone. Yes, thank you, Jesus. Alright. Now then, let's hope the Crusader can land this. He can't, okay? That would be too lucky on our part. Okay, he's gonna... 5 damage! And that's a bleed. I don't like that. Okay. For a dagger. Knife, and he dodges it. The dogs are just so hard to hit, it's really irritating to deal with them. Whew, okay, we got banged up there.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Oh, treasure. Yeah, that was not the easier of the two. I'm very concerned now what the other room has in store for us, because that was not an easy fight. Okay. The carcasses can contain rations, but you can also get sicknesses from them. You don't want that. Okay. I'm going to use more torches.
The promise of safety.
These guys. Resisted and doesn't get a heal. You're all pussies. Okay. Yeah, we're getting whittled down, certainly. Well, that's not a whittle. That's just straight up hack. Uppercut slice. Ouch. And he knocked him back, so this guy can't heal this round. Unless she moves first. He can't. Could have tried a stun. Might have wanted to do that. A little bit of buff on her dodge. 8 damage to the face. Never fun. And a blade. Knife to the gut. Cured. Healed for 2. Okay. The Plague Doctor is, I think, far more of a support character than any of the others are. He can't heal well, he can't deal damage well, but he can do a bit of each. Okay. He's more of a boon to them than he is a dodge, thank you. Than he is a flat out one roll. Like the Vestal is for healing, the Occultist is more for healing and backline artillery.
So too
I'm going to ignore that carcass, but we are going to check here. This pack contains loot. Torches. Let's pack that up.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay. I'm just going to heal all of them up. Because I know we don't have to use this food now, so I'm going to just use it to heal them up a tiny bit, because it heals for 1. Okay. Not the worst group, but not the best. Eldritch push. Don't want that. And she's pushed all the way to the back. Really did not want that. She's okay at the back, but these guys are better at the back. The other two, this fellow. Okay, blight damage. Blight on the weaker one, nice. Eldritch pull. It's gone from bad to worse, bad to worse. Okay. Okay, that's fine, that's good, that's good. We're already 1 down on them, so that's 1 less turn of damage they get on us. Okay, we've got this, we're fine now. The Occultist just sealed it for us. Dagger. Okay, that's her dead this turn. There she goes.
The bigger the
We're good.
beast, the greater the glory.
Knife. They're not the dodgiest guys. Like, if we found another pack of dogs, we'd have been in trouble.
How quickly the tide turns.
Okay, you're gonna need to chill out today at the inn, I think. Or wherever you need to. That's you dead. And... okay, lovely.
The agents of pestilence will yet be driven from our woods.
9,700 gold collected altogether. Bunch of busts. He's level 1, but he has a fear of the unholy. We need to get rid of that on him. He's a crusader. They're meant to build against fighting the undead. Robust. Disease resistance. Natural swing. Plus 5 AC. He's going to become an artillery god for me. And... okay, I don't tend to go below 25 light unless I can help it. So this is okay as a negative. And he heals faster at camp. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, our barbarian didn't get to camp when she had fast healer.
There is a great horror beneath the manor. A crawling chaos that must be destroyed.
You can see here we have our quests We get a quest to defeat the apprentice necromancer, swine prince, Weisentag, yada yada yada. The roster goals, the soldiers are levels, like the resolve level of these two is 1. The quest is to get them up to 6. The sanitarium has now been unlocked. Remember what I said about getting rid of a negative? Well, we can just send this guy to here. He's out of action for 2 rounds now, because we're also going to need to reduce his stress. Okay. I could just reduce their cost, and I think I will by 1. Just to, I always do that bad. I should do it at the start, and I don't. Okay, can I improve my roster rank? I can.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Well, we have a fine bit of fortune here. We have a jester to add to the party.
He will be laughing still at the end.
And now we have a choice. What's her things? Believed to be possessed by demons. Yeah, nope. She has all ranged attacks. So she's not getting brought to this party if she has minus on her range. I only had to glance at that to know better. Ruins Phobe, Dud Hitter. Of these 3, the Crusader seems to be the best. So we're going to do that. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight.
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
And as I always do, I forgot to upgrade the weaponsmith. I am so bad for that. Oh well. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. And let's just take a glance. I'll give you guys an idea. Remember I said we have to fight a boss? Well, we have to get this bar here under the runes tab and under here up. You can see as well what you can get from here, which is busts and things. So you get the idea. Anyway, I think we'll be going for one of these next time round. We'll bring the holy might of someone down on them. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.